We might have a series.
Blazers are not winning.
95%.
We gotta keep this at like 20 minutes. Ouch.
Damn it, it is fucked up.
Oh, my knee. Lord. Ow, my finger.
What is wrong with you?
Jesus. This Game of Thrones got me messed up.
Asshole.
Oh, shit.
Can leave that open, I guess.
Yeah, we can make it.
No noise.
Welcome everybody to the Mofo Show. I'm Chaz. This is Ben.
Woo!
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 What a episode, man! Series finale of Game of Thrones. Talking to the mic, Ben.
I'm talking to them.
Ben Lee.
I don't even know.
What was this episode called? Because like I'm trying to
That's
figure.
what I'm trying to. I'm looking
Even
it
in
up now. I'm trying to see.
Even the tags, the YouTube tags I did, you can't. There's nothing.
Let's see, Game of Thrones. No. What did you watch?
Winter is coming.
Season 8. Nope, they still haven't named it. God damn it.
Game of Thrones 73.
Yeah, it was good. That's what they're putting in place. That's the placeholder. Alright, we still don't have a name.
We don't have a name.
But I guess let's get
Imagine they just lied and they were just like, listen, new season's coming.
this season. No, they played with too many people's emotions this season.
Well,
It's
open ended. You think Danny? Oh.
It's open ended, but it's not interesting.
Wait,
anymore.
hold on. Spoilers. Super spoilers. If you haven't seen this, pause it. Watch the Game of Thrones. If you're one of those people that didn't watch it, I'm sorry. You missed it. Yeah, for real. Some strange people. But, man. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry. I had to just...
No, I mean...
We got kicked off of Reddit for like a day because I put spoilers up. They kicked me out of the Game of Thrones thing.
God damn it, Chaz.
Yeah, sorry. I put spoilers in my title.
I don't know. You just want to start from the beginning?
Can we just like... Do we need to go through the whole thing? Can we just like go everywhere? Because I have like so much fun.
Yeah, let's just Spitfire.
Okay, Spitfire.
Spitfire.
So, man,
Spitfire,
the episode was really slow and good.
Yeah, at the beginning. Well, I guess the whole thing, but the beginning was just like, it was like, what's gonna happen? When it opens on Tyrion, walking like in a straight line, honestly, I thought he was like walking to his trial. Or like just walking straight up to Danny, and she was gonna Dracarys his ass right there.
Oh my god!
That's why I was. If you watch our reaction video, I was very tense.
Yes.
In that first.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I broke the talking rule first, and
I think we all broke it.
I'm ashamed.
That's right.
But I was feeling it. I was so. Did you think Tyrion was going there?
I thought Tyrion was going there too. I thought like there was something bad.
I feel
was
like once
happen.
they pulled out a little bit, I realized
he was just walking.
All right, he's just walking through. But at first, I'm like, no.
Yo, dude, they burned that whole set down.
Oh man, that place looks so, that set looks so good.
Oh, it's so good.
The shots they got in King's Landing.
Oh.
In the burnt part, up in the throne. I mean, everything was the burnt part, but. And the beginning with Tyrion and Jon and them, and then the part in the throne room with Danny.
Oh, yeah.
Great shots all over this episode.
Oh, great shots.
That episode, best shot of the episode is when Danny's walking out to the crowd, and you see Drogon's wings come out behind her.
Oh, my God. Perfect.
I want that.
That represented evil.
That poster's going here somewhere.
It has to go somewhere, yeah.
Because that shit looks so good.
It represents either evil or, like, just corruption. Just a bunch of things.
She's a dragon.
A lot of symbolism.
She's a dragon. She burnt.
That's the right word, right? Symbolism?
Yeah.
A lot of symbolism.
There's a lot of
like if you see Sansa, I said, like, she's the only chain that Daenerys didn't break.
Yep.
But she was the only one wearing a chain through the whole episode. She didn't break that chain. Also, just everything. Like, when Tyrion's walking through the castle and the map is broken. Like, the world is broken right now because this power is on top of the world right now. Man.
She did a great job looking crazy in this episode.
Yo! She looked like a girl that you just broke up with.
Yeah,
like,
she had some crazy eyes.
You are not leaving this.
She made a couple faces in this episode that reminded me of her brother in season 1.
When he was going crazy?
Like a little
mad.
Cuckoo face. Okay.
Cuckoo face!
She got that cuckoo face going. Because it was like, I don't know, man. And then the way she was talking, I just said she went full Hitler.
Yeah.
Like she was just
Little
like,
Hitler.
we're gonna light everything up. We're going to Essos, brother.
That's it,
We're
brother.
going to Winterfell,
Brother.
We're going down to Dorne,
Brother.
We're gonna burn it all down,
Brother.
It's crazy. I was
Yo.
like, what is she doing?
Yeah,
like,
she's crazy.
She really lost it. She really lost it.
You know
It
who
was
also
intense.
lost it? Grey Worm.
Grey Worm was done.
Yeah.
He's like, whose head you want
I
to
am
cut
your
off?
favorite character.
You want me to cut his head off? You want to cut his head off? Alright, all of you.
All of you.
All of you? You're on my team? Still getting your head cut
Yo,
off.
when John grabbed his arm, bro, I was like,
Ooh.
They didn't fight though.
God, I wanted that fight. I wanted John and Grey Worm. Like,
No, but he couldn't do
It would
that.
have been great, though. They could have done it when he
It
killed
would have been disservice to the character. He sacrificed so much, Grey Worm.
Yeah, but it would have been great.
Him and the Unsullied, the guys that can't reproduce.
It would have been a great last fight scene.
Facts.
We didn't get a great fight scene in this episode. Right? Nothing.
No. The only real fight thing we got was that knife through,
Let's just say it. Danny died.
Danny died. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Danny, like,
She gone.
that was, I thought John, at one point, I thought John was stabbed.
No, because you
Well,
saw
Arya
as soon
came
as
up and stabbed
he
him.
like pulled away. He was like opening up that hip right there, and then and I was like, oh, he did it.
Yo, it was crazy.
That was I think that's like the reaction moment of
Drogon's
this episode.
pissed. He's like, I let him in.
I was weird. That scene. I mean, I think everybody wanted. It was 50-50. Everybody wanted either Drogon to burn Jon right there, or for him to let Jon on him, and Jon to flying back to Winterfell, and we get one last battle scene.
I think of the dragons in Game of Thrones as orcas. Like, they're really smart. They know exactly what's going on. They have a thought. Yeah.
That's
So that's why he burned the
I
throne.
was so interested. He burned when everybody thought Jon was about to get it.
Oh,
and then he just
yeah.
went to the right. I was like, woo!
Can we talk about the CGI in that scene?
Oh,
Lord, the
dragon budget.
Oh yeah,
Hashtag
your sister said
dragon
that.
budget. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, his sister.
Came through with the
If you
hashtag.
watch the live reaction, his sister was calling it
Yeah.
like, "Look at the budget."
They saved all those cutbacks they made in these last 5 episodes. That
Went to
was
something.
all dragon budget right there.
Yes, it did.
They were like, we need that money for the throne room scene where Drogon just lights shit on fire.
Yep, and the
And
dire
when,
wolf
he,
at the
and then
end.
when he wakes up from the snow, that was a cool scene when he's shaking off all the snow. A lot of dragon in this episode.
You didn't see the dragon there. That was awesome.
No, it
that
was
camouflage
so cool.
was nice.
Yes, and it was Drogon.
Oh, we're never gonna see him again.
So
We never see.
it was
Dragon
such a
again.
good send off too. Like they sent him and Danny off together, just flying off. Like I thought that was so cool.
It gave that old school monster vibe. Is when their lady died, like King Kong, whatever. They grabbed, they grabbed the woman and take her away.
Yeah.
Even when she dies, it just felt like that was a.
I
great
wonder
ending.
if there was anyone else that killed Danny. If he just lights him up right there, is it because of Targaryen?
Targaryen
killed her?
blood. I think it's Targaryen blood. He
Targaryen
can't use. I guess he can't use the fire on him.
I don't know if he can't, but I think
And
he
it might- I
won't.
think it's
I
in-
think
like
it's
in the
like
blood.
a genetic
Genetic thing, yeah.
yeah.
Because I thought Arya came up and stabbed her.
Did you? No, I honestly, I didn't think Jon was gonna have the heart to do. I mean, because when he was in that room with Tyrion, I was like, we were all like, Jon, come on, bro, man,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's giving you way too many signs.
Yo, for
and
real.
you're just blowing through them. It was like, Jon, she's lost it, man.
Yo,
she burnt down the whole city. A million people.
Jon said, "The children,
Children.
the children." It's true. But like thinking back now, I'm looking at Arya and the horse giving the horse. The symbolism of that is, I think it wasn't for her to go kill. I think Bran was telling her to go explore. Like that was her jump on the horse and go, just go. And I think that's what it was. I don't think she was meant to kill anybody else. I think that was it. I think that whole prophecy was bullshit.
I think.
Because she didn't kill anybody with green eyes.
No. The green eyes thing wasn't. I think people were focusing on that green eyes thing too much. It was the blue eyes. That whole thing was just for the blue eyes line. Because it was brown eyes and green eyes, and then there was a pause, and then she was like, and blue eyes, like.
Still the most satisfying death, I think.
I think that was a great.
Yeah,
death.
that's a good death.
Danny going. I don't know if it was satisfying, but it was like. I think it was satisfying because John had to do it. John had to get over his stubbornness and his undying loyalty to.
He was thinking a lot, man. He
everything.
knew it. He had to do it right then. Hey. Oh, man. I'm a little tired because it's like late still. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Just had an emotional
energy, but man, I know I said this twice already, but the symbolism in this freaking show, like the shots were amazing. You know, when John was holding Danny when she died over, that I need that poster. When the empty seat in the back. Yeah. It's just showing you that nobody's going to fill that seat.
She never got to sit in it.
Never.
She never sat in it.
Nope. And, remember the symbol? When she was like, as a kid, I thought it was really big. In that shot, the chair looked massive. Yeah. An empty, massive chair. And she was dead on the side of it. Yes. Trying to get to her destination. It was just...
Never got to sit.
Fantastic. And Jon Snow, I love... Honestly, you know what people are going to hate? They're going to hate that they put him in jail and all this stuff. What else are you going to do with the character?
Yeah, look, I mean...
Make him king? There's no king anymore.
I mean, we can just get to the end. Because, I mean...
There's really no...
You know what? I do want to say Tyrion...
Oh, that's what I was about to say, yeah.
Peter Dinklage got his Emmy in these last 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting it.
He better get like 5 of them.
I don't. That guy, he is so good. I feel like in these last 2 episodes, they just gave him scenes. The scene with Jamie in the last episode, and the scene with Danny throwing the pin, the hand pin down the stairs, and then the scene with John. He's begging John, like, please see past your penis.
Oh my God!
You have to kill her.
John, I said this. You'll see it if you watch the live reaction. We're gonna keep referring to it. Is because I was sitting there. I was like, he is like your friend. That you're like, yo, your girl's cheating on you, bro. I have the pictures, and then, boom, nah, bro. She loves me, bro. She loves me, man. Nah, she's never gonna do that. You post on Facebook. Yeah. So that was just great. That whole and people are gonna. I know people are gonna complain. Oh, it was slow. Nothing really happened. Yeah, a lot happened, man.
You knew it was gonna. It's gotta be. It's wrapping everything up.
You had to wrap everything up. 3 episodes straight of death.
If you were expecting, it to be action-packed episode,
no,
your expectations are just crazy.
It's super crazy.
It's crazy.
So I mean, let's get to the end, man. Honestly, we're breezing through this episode because everything was a long scenes. There were long scenes.
There were long drawn scenes. One other symbolism thing I want to get to before we get to the endings. Actually, no. I'll do it after because we're gonna cover the ending now. Where everybody ends up, right? So we have Bran ends up. This is the other scene. That scene where Tyrion gives a speech about how we should be picking our new ruler.
Yeah.
Another scene he should win an Emmy for. So they bring Tyrion. After Jon kills Dany, he becomes a prisoner. They bring Tyrion out. A couple weeks later, however long it takes everybody to get to King's Landing.
Yeah.
And he gives a speech about how Bran should be the king. And why Bran's such a great candidate? Obviously, because he knows all our history. He knows all the history. He's like the master background check. He knows who's going to be a good leader, who are good people, all that kind of stuff. And he can't have children, which is a big point for Tyrion. It's like it shouldn't be handed down through family.
Nope.
All the rulers should get together and pick a rightful candidate. Yep. Hopefully that goes better than it's going to America.
For real.
Hopefully they can keep it clean for a while.
Seriously.
I think obviously everybody likes that plan.
Oh yeah.
I think that was a big theory that there was going to be some kind of government change.
Yeah, there had to
at the end. It had to be, and we still got a king and a queen in Kings of the North. But there's
Bran has no king.
There's
queen,
no.
Right? There's no queen for Bran.
No. That's it. He can't reproduce. There's, but there's no. Oh, now this is my son's. There's no legacies anymore. Your legacy is just what you did while you were in charge.
Yep.
And then we can replace you. I wonder how that's going to work. They didn't get it. I guess you can't really get into that many terms and all that kind of stuff. Like, how long do you be king? Are you king till you die? Blah, blah, blah.
You know what I realized? You just said that. I just realized that Bran and Jon Snow have the same ending. They're both bound to one place. They can't have kids. They can't have a lady.
Well,
Jon
left. Jon's not. He went up to the Night's Watch, but it's not really the Night's Watch anymore.
No.
They're not watching out for anything.
No.
Nope. The wildlings aren't a threat anymore.
Nope. He's gonna live with Lauren.
There's no White Walkers. So there's no reason. You're not protecting them from anything.
Nah, and nobody's gonna see what he's doing up there.
Exactly. He's gonna be living up in wherever the hell he wants in the north.
Yep.
With Tormund and Ghost, which is great. Thank God, Jon got to pet Ghost.
Oh my God!
I don't know why they couldn't do that.
Oh, the saddest fit.
Just let him pet the damn thing.
For real. It's like somebody taking your dog, taking a puppy and putting you behind a glass.
It's so weird. Like,
it's so great.
You're giving away your dog, and I'm not gonna get into that now. But we got the
You think they did it on purpose? They knew what they were doing
to make people angry. I don't know. I think it was a budget thing. I mean, you see, even though we got the moment between them, it looked horrible.
It was reshoots.
It didn't look great.
They're like, we gotta put it in there.
The pet scene. It didn't look great. So I don't think they wanted to commit too much budget to that. I think that's purely what that was about. It looked like season 1 petting direwolf.
Like we have nothing left after the dragon.
So yeah, this episode is all about dragon budget. So yeah, we get the moment with Jon going up with Tormund. Tormund was telling me, you got the North End, you should be up there with us. And Jon said, I wish I could. And now he can.
Yep.
So that's good for him. Sansa, Queen of the North.
Queen of the North.
She did it.
She's like, we're always independent. We're going to stay independent.
All she ever wanted was to be queen.
Yep.
All she ever wanted.
All she ever wanted.
That's what she said. That wasn't a joke. That's literally what she said.
Yeah. And Tyrion's the hand.
Tyrion is Bran's hand. I wonder who Sansa's hand is going to be. If she has one, that'd be interesting. Because nobody's there with her. Everybody left her. Davos, Brienne, all her homies left.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Bran as the king. Tyrion is his hand. Bronn is master of coin.
Yep.
Davos, master of ships. And what I thought was weird is what's his face? Sam is the Grand Maester.
Makes sense.
But he's the leader of a house. You can't
Maybe
be, unless they're changing the rules. They could have changed the rules.
They probably are like he probably gave somebody else the power now.
It's strange though. I don't know. I think they changed the rules of the Maester. Because one, he's got a wife, he's got a kid, which Maesters aren't allowed to do. So I don't know. Maybe he's like a special Maester. He was wearing like white robes, and they always wore black robes. So he's a New Age Maester.
New Age Maester.
Hipster Maester. The part I loved, we reacted to it in the reaction video, is that when he gives Tyrion the song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Oh, I helped with the title." For those who might not get that was George R.R. Martin has always said that Sam Tarly is a representation of him in the books. He's kind of like where he sees, I guess he sees himself or whatever, but he's kind of like he's the arbiter of George R.R. Martin.
If you think about it, that's pretty smart.
And
as a book writer,
so that's why it's great. Like him, it was like a Easter egg or just to throw in there. Like George R.R. Martin created the song of Ice and Fire, and Sam saying he helped do that. So that was a cool little thing they threw in there.
Well, what they say, he didn't have Tyrion in the book. Who wrote the book?
Yeah, I forget. That's what I missed. One of the Maesters who wrote the book. I need to rewatch this episode.
You didn't put Tyrion in there at all?
That's messed up, man. Tyrion is so much.
He did so much.
Tyrion was pissed, but we get great banter between Bronn and Sir Davos at the end there as they're panning, as they're zooming out of the small council meeting.
And they're missing a couple people.
Yeah. But I thought it was great also when Bran comes into And he's like, does anyone know where Drogon is? And nobody knows. And he's like, maybe I'll go find him. And then everybody's expecting him to just work out right at the table, which would have been hilarious and awkward for everybody sitting there. But he gets pulled away by Sir Podrick, who's a knight now.
Yep.
Brienne, we didn't mention.
She wrote.
What is she now? She's a knight. I guess is she part of the Kingsguard?
The Kingsguard, yeah. She's the head one. She's Jaime's replacement, I guess.
Yeah.
So
she's either in the Kingsguard or she's because I know the City Watch used to sit on the small council, but I guess the head of the Kingsguard did. Yeah. So she's one of the other, probably Kingsguard. So good for her. She filled in Jaime's page in the Book of the Great Knights, which was a throwback. I forget what season it was.
I think it was 2.
I think it was 2. Yeah. And it was Joffrey and Sir Meryn Trent and I think Barristan Selmy. Sir Barristan Selmy.
Yeah. Something like that.
Who was the head of the Kingsguard, and they were all looking at the Book of the Great Knights, and were saying how James Page is empty, which was just messed up. They were shaming him, and that was always a big thing for Jaime, was his legacy. Like he didn't want to be known just for killing Aerys Targaryen, and he had a couple other things that weren't very flattering to his name. So Brienne came through.
Yep.
And told him his whole story. So
the memes are gonna.
Memes. Yeah, we saw it already. We'll put that up on the Facebook page.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to put that. You gotta put that one up.
I'm sure there'll be memes from as there are always great.
Twitter's probably blowing up right now.
After every episode. To give you guys an update, we put our reaction video up already.
Yeah, we did.
We're gonna be posting this right away. To get this, hot off the press.
How many views we got already? Crazy. Yeah. So I mean, what do you think? The series itself is over.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's over.
So
Jon ended up
weird.
in the Night's Watch. Well, with the Wildlings. You got the Queen Sansa. You got Arya going to the west.
I talked to a couple people, obviously, already through text message. The only thing I'm not in love with is Bran being the king. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I just was like, I don't know. I just wanted.
Bran has been the puppet master the whole time.
He has. Well, no, not the whole time, but yes, since he's gotten
back.
Everything. Yeah.
Hold the door.
It makes sense. So that's why I'm not mad at it, but I was like, But the only other person I would have wanted was Jon. And Jon couldn't do it because of, I think Jon did a little dirty. He got a lot, but he did kill Dany.
It's his fault. Everything's his fault. Seriously, he could have changed history.
Fault, but it's his way. What are you gonna do? He's a loyal guy.
He should have just slept with his aunt, and none of this would have happened.
Yeah, it's true.
She would never have been bad.
But what are you gonna do?
But you know what? That thing you sent me the other day was pretty cool. What they should have done with Daenerys. Show that flashbacks.
Oh my gosh,
that makes sense. That would have been awesome. I mean, that's probably what she went through in her head.
If you want to have a little more satisfying scene of Daenerys going through that snap moment in the scene last episode when she's on Drogon, the bells are going off, and they show her snapping, but it's kind of, I know it's weird for a lot of people. If you go to I think it's Game of Thrones Not Official on Instagram. I think I shared it on our page actually too. Nope, that's not our page. Let me check real quick. Is that it?
No, that's the John Wick.
That's the Fortnite thing. I'll share it on our page on the Mofo Show podcast on Instagram. If you want to check out Game of Thrones Not So Official, they always have great memes and other stuff on there. I will check it out. You'll see it. It shows basically everything that happened to Dany. It's very well done, like flashbacks of all the things that have happened to her that are causing this like mental break that she's having. Honestly, I think it would have made the episode better. I know I didn't have a lot of complaints about the last episode, but I did say if you have something to say about it, show me or do something about it. And these guys edited a really great clip together, so they shut me up, I guess. But it was that. I mean, you saw it. That was so good. I felt it so much more. And it's like a 30-second clip. It would have added. It would have added less than a minute.
Everything she's went
episode.
through, you know,
and,
she turned mad.
But it made that scene hit so much more. So
I just can't wait for these prequels, man. And sequels and whatever they want to do.
What do you think we're getting?
I think we're gonna get a prequel with explaining all the back shit that happened. You know, with her dad, with the Mad King and everything. And then we're gonna have Arya spinoff. I'm telling you.
I do not think we're getting Arya.
I think we are. She's going west. And
why
would they put that out there? They like legit left it out there.
You know what's weird? Game of Thrones was so epic. It had so many characters. What's that? Oh, because I haven't heard that. They have. It was so epic and had so many characters. It would be weird. I feel like it would feel really weird at first to just focus on one character. I think eventually it would. If it's good, obviously it's gonna pan out. But going from such an epic, wide scope to focusing on just one person's story, I think might be too much of an ask. For the fans.
Yeah.
At least right away. Maybe they come back to it, but I still think we're going way back in the past, like 1,000 years or more.
Oh, man.
To when the first men and children were just on the planet. Not even.
You think they're going for that far back?
I think they're going way back. Maybe not that far. Maybe to the Night's Watch with creation. I don't know. I think they're going back, though. I think they're going back. Because I feel like the other stuff is too close to this that we love so much, you know.
Well, they're gonna have to. They need to do backstory for the Night King and the Mad King.
Well, they gave his. I mean, basically what they did is they took somebody, they turned him into the Night King, the Children of the Forest.
But what was the reason for? Why that guy?
To fight them, the first men. I don't know. You think that's going to be a good story?
Yeah, I think so.
About one random guy they chose?
Maybe they should do something like this. Maybe they should call it Game of Thrones stories.
The thing is, we'll know the ending.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe they should just do one episode, one shot.
Do an anthology?
Anthology, exactly. Just do like a couple, just like one episode dedicated to this, one episode dedicated to that. They could do it.
I'd be interested. I mean, I'll be interested in anything Game of Thrones.
Well, when are these prequels start to come out?
I think they started
this year?
Production already.
So we'll see. I think they're going to announce it. They'll probably announce it during that.
Probably next year.
They'll probably announce it during that whole making of the band.
I would say probably spring next year. We'll get something.
Okay. I think so too. Yeah.
Got to get it while we're still.
I mean, they got to fight that Disney Plus service that's coming out.
Man.
Everybody's trying to fight.
HBO will be fine. Netflix is gonna have to figure something out.
Man, Netflix is losing a bunch of stuff. You saw what they said? They said they're estimating that like they're gonna lose a quarter of their subscribers.
I think that's BS. I think people just like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm cutting Netflix if Disney takes all their stuff." There's still so much stuff on there.
Yeah, there is. But remember, Disney just bought Hulu too.
Yeah. But that's why I think. I was thinking about this today, actually, and we're getting a little off track here. But real quick, I feel like Disney's competitors are going to stay away from Hulu because what's Disney going to promote on Hulu? Disney stuff.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of their
Hulu's
competitors
will
go to Netflix.
I don't think it's going to be Hulu anymore. I think it's going to be Disney.
Well, apparently they're doing they're going to do a combination of Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu
Plus
as a package. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm signing up for that.
And you have Hulu already. You don't have to pay for Hulu again. It's going to be all.
It's just going to combine. Yeah.
So that's good.
All right.
Well, Game of Thrones series finale.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to watch this back in a couple years.
Give us your reactions on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever you want to do.
I got to do Twitter this week.
We got that reaction video up. We're going to put this review. Hopefully, we'll do that. We're not editing.
Yeah.
All right. Soon. Well,
soon.
You'll have seen this video.
Yeah. We'll see this video. Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll see you guys Wednesday.
Yep.
All right.
Full podcast Wednesday. Later.
Peace.
Oh yes. I can't believe Game of Thrones is over. It's crazy, man.
I don't even know what to do with my life.
Facts.